My name is Ian C. Jordan, and this is Apex. I always learned a long time ago, I learned this from my mom. She still says shit like this. The one that people hate the most, you need to pay the most attention to. And you need to really focus on who the media hates the most. Let me read something real quick for you. Now I'm looking online and I'm reading shit, just coming up with material for obviously what I'm doing here. And this says, and this is from Yahoo. It says conservative columnist warns GOP of demented fringe. Listen to the fucking language. Demented fringe pushing Trump in 2024. With all of the accomplishments before COVID, before I read this bullshit, with all the accomplishments before COVID, you have a so-called conservative saying that why on earth would we choose Trump? Were you asleep during the 4 years this motherfucker was in office? And I get it with the stimulus and shit, and I wasn't on board with that. I'm a hardcore conservative in that regard. I wasn't on board with that shit. But whatever. But let me see. Let me read this. A conservative writer urged Republicans not to nominate Donald Trump for president, again, arguing the GOP does not lack options, which is true, and does not need to return to this well. So basically just saying the whole Trump shit is gone. But I guarantee you the motherfucker that runs will run on the principles that President Trump ran on. And that's the killer part. Who would you rather have? DeSantis, who's a great governor, but he's never been the president, or the former president? I'm taking Trump. Now, would I support DeSantis? Absolutely, I would. Let me read more. Donald Trump in 2024. Why on earth would conservatives choose that guy? National Review senior writer Charles C.W. Cook asked in an essay published on the magazine's website Tuesday. He said the idea of selecting extraordinary, selfish Trump to run in 2024 should be absurd. Risible. Pharisaical. I don't even know what the fuck this motherfucker wrote. But basically saying that we are psychotic for going back to the quote unquote Trump well. All I know at the end of the day, my gas was $1.96. There were jobs with people working them, because right now we do have jobs, but we have a lot of motherfuckers that ain't working because there was an energy created with Joe Biden to where it is okay to stay home and not do shit. Although for people that have hustle, this is a perfect time for you to go out there and grind and have two jobs, make you a good $55,000-$60,000 a year with limited education. Or go into a trade and then 10 years after all this has happened and really, really, really be killing it and getting it in. Apex is brought to you by the One Umbrella Media Network.